one I can tell. Who else am I going to tell?
When you're going to shut up long enough for me to respond, I'll be happy to respond.
Because you're a judge, you don't get to tell me to shut up.
Oh, I certainly can. And I can make you shut up. Watch. Here it goes.
You're live.
Here it comes.
I'll take it to the Supreme Court.
There's nothing I can do with any of the information you just spewed at me.
Aren't you a judge? You can
Yeah, but I'm not in charge of the Wayne County Jail.
Huh?
That's because you're talking over me.
Ms. Kosab, yes.
Okay. Ms. Kosab, can you hear me all right?
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to release my lawyer. I need a new one because he already violated my rights and my privacy by answering a phone call with my biological mother, who has done nothing but commit crimes against me, and he told her that he was my lawyer before I even knew he was my lawyer. And I don't want my lawyer communicating with one of my biggest predators and enemies who have been doing nothing but committing crimes against me, and I'm pretty sure she set this up as well. So he will not be my lawyer.
Okay, just so you understand, you have a right to a court-appointed attorney, but you don't get to pick the attorney unless you pay for the attorney. So I'm going to put in for one request to see if they will appoint another attorney from downtown. I don't appoint the attorneys. That comes from downtown. Understood?
Yes.
All right. So that will be adjourned for probably safe 3 weeks.
Well, no, the prosecutor wants it mid-November because she's off.
Okay, so that all right. So
Your
the
Honor,
prosecutor
can I
wants.
say something?
The prosecutor is asked to have this adjourned
Your
in the
Honor.
mid-November, so that should be time for you to get a
Okay,
new
Your Honor,
attorney.
I was kidnapped. They came in a car that was not Belleville. They busted into my house. I have video evidence. They took the knife out of my room that had nothing on it. He did not have gloves on it. He did not have gloves on. He did not have an evidence bag. He took my phone that I hid. He took my purse. When I was leaving to come here in the new jail, do you know that we're in the new jail? You know there's an old jail and a new jail? Well, when they took me in the new jail, he told me, oh, I don't have any property. So they stole my purse, they stole my phone, they stole all my identification. Then they did not take me to a Belleville station, and they were not in Belleville cars. They didn't even take me to Sumter station, and they were not in Sumter cars. They took me to a place called Huron. And when I asked the cop, why am I here? He said, I don't know, I don't work here. So I've been kidnapped. I'm trying to call the FBI. I have no wristbands. They won't let me give me 2 free phone calls. They won't give me a tablet. They barely let me out. If I do anything wrong, they punish me in their own ways because no one's watching them. Since I got here, I've been screaming and asking and begging for a sergeant. No sergeant will come and talk to me. I just got sandals today. So many corrupt things are happening. Who do I report it to? No one will. I can't call the FBI. I've told every single person, not every person, I've told so many inmates, sheriffs, nurses, doctors, social workers. Will you please call the FBI? I've been kidnapped. This is not the first time. Will you please call the FBI? No one will call the FBI. And I know I don't get to choose my attorney, but I do have the right to have an attorney that does the legal thing and respects my rights and doesn't tell a predator and an enemy who's attacking me, don't answer their phone call. And you're not supposed to tell anyone you're my lawyer or any information about my case. This is what happened last time with Lauren Anderson. She communicated with my biological parents who were in the case. They made deals and were talking. They had their cell phone number. So this is just going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going.
You done?
I am now, since you really don't want to hear the rest.
I didn't understand that. You're done now because what?
It doesn't sound like you want to hear the rest of the information and the truth and the facts.
There's nothing I can do with any of the information you just spewed at me.
Aren't you a judge? You can
Yeah,
call
but
the
I'm not in
FBI.
charge of the Wayne County Jail.
Huh? Excuse me, I'm sorry, I did not hear what you said.
That's because you're talking over me.
No, I wasn't talking when you said something about Wayne County Jail.
I am not in charge of the Wayne County Jail. It's called separation of powers. So you've asked for a new attorney. That takes time.
But I told you the cops kidnapped me. You can call the FBI and say, hey, you want to investigate and see if this is true?
This is where the courtroom tension really spikes. The judge is making one thing clear. She can raise concerns, but the judge cannot personally investigate or control the jail. That's the separation of powers in action. But with these serious allegations, the obvious question is, what is the proper channel for her to report them?
She's claiming to be kidnapped, and I've also been claiming to be sex trafficked, and I believe I'm being raped, and I believe that there are people in my house that I couldn't see, even though I told the cops, hey, I think there's people here, and then they took me to a mental hospital saying, no, Alicia, you're manifesting this. There's no people here. Really, then why
Let
did I
me-
hear men's voices? And why are other people's mail being delivered at my house?
Let me know when I,
You're the only one I can tell. Who else am I gonna tell?
when you're gonna shut up long enough for me to respond, I'll be happy to
Excuse me?
respond.